Yo, what's good?
What's up, brother?
Yo.
NXT, man.
Yeah, NXT. I mean, we'll see what they're able to deliver tonight on NXT. I mean, hopefully it's a good show. Hopefully it's better than last week. Yeah,
And our boy Wesley jobs out again, Leo.
not surprised.
How can they keep up with your brother? I know you're working on some new content on the channel.
Yeah, so my channel is Kicking It with Leo. You guys will do wrestling content. More content will be on the way on the road to 2,000 as well as 10,000 by the end of 2025. Got some things in the works that I'm trying to get done. I recently just uploaded a fantasy booking video with ChatGPT, booking the return of Liv, which was very fun. More content. I'm probably gonna do some more videos like that in the coming days and weeks. We'll see. So you guys stay tuned.
Looking forward to it. And I see we have a triple threat match, like you guys were telling me, for the TNA World Championship at Slammiversary. And your
Mm-hmm.
girl Ash by Elegance will be getting a women's knockouts championship match.
It's the anniversary, yeah.
Yeah, I plan on being here for the show. We'll be covering it, so be interesting to see what happens.
Let's
Up here is Soul Ruka and Zarya. I'm guessing they will be the NXT team.
I believe they're going to be the NXT team. I feel like they just don't have anybody else right now.
Yeah, I agree. It's barely any tag teams.
I'm gonna try to get some collaborations in the works. I was talking to my boy Alex about it. I'm trying to figure out some idea. What I already have some ideas of what I want to do. I'm just trying to see the approach that I want
Yeah,
because I want to stand out. That's the thing. That's the main thing.
I got you for sure. So hold on, that was the first match, Joe Hendry and Wesley. That's the only thing that happened so far. And then I didn't miss anything. Okay. Okay. You have a tag team match, Soul Ruka and Zarya versus Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxton. Okay. Definitely prayers to you, Demontrez. Definitely our condolences. Alex, what's going on? Morgan. Oh boy. Next. AK, I don't give a shit. And then they got a damn pay per view next week. Why do they need to have a pay per view at the same time
Hey,
as AEW? Really?
condolences, Demontrez. Condolences to you and your family.
Yes. Joe Hendry won. So we saw that. I don't know what else is on the show, but we'll find out. Well, they got their tag team match, so Zarya and Soul Ruka in action, taking on Tatum and Izzy Dane.
I'm trying to see what would be the best way to get in contact with them. I mean, a lot of these content creators have like social media, so but they have big followings. So it's like, do I go for the social
You
media route
can
or
DM them or find an email.
let me look? Because there's multiple artists that or content creators that I'm trying to.
I mean,
Um,
or I
let me
can try to
see.
help you too, because I'm good at like being a detective and trying to find people's info.
Let me see. Because let me look through their channels.
Yeah,
Let me look
sometimes
through their
people have it on
channels.
their YouTube. Sometimes they might only have it on social media. Yeah, just depends. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up in the chat. Let's keep it pushing. 100.
Um, go back. We'll look at through Linktree. Okay, so
Oh,
this
Joey,
one.
commercial. Still on.
Oh,
I did see that, Alex,
okay.
as well. Definitely saw that. But make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. If you're watching on X, come on over to YouTube as well. So
Leo
make sure you hit
asked
the thumbs up.
Ross to if he. I mean, he knows them, but the thing is, I don't want to. I could ask for his help, but I kind of want to be able to do it on my own too.
Yeah, that's what I
So,
feel you. You don't
but
want to
I
like
will
be a
keep that
bother at the same time.
exactly because I know he's busy with everything he has going on too. So let's
But that's
see.
yeah. But like I said,
Because
if
a
you have
lot of
trouble, I can try to help you out or see if I can find out. Definitely
let me
DMing them
see.
on Twitter or Instagram, even. You know. Yeah.
Okay, I got the first person that I'm gonna email. I
Okay.
mean, I follow all of them on TikTok, and I will say I have a bigger following on TikTok. So will that help?
Yeah. Even you can put
Because I
like your
could,
just put like your TikTok link. You know.
because I do, because I could email. I'm gonna email one of the content creators so far that I've been able to find. The other ones, I might have to go the TikTok route and DM them on TikTok or something if I can't
Yeah.
find the email for them.
Yeah, and just keep it simple. If you need help with an email, I can try to help you out. But I mean, if I can send you what I send people and just change it to fit your
Right.
name. But yeah, it's not hard. More than likely, most people are just either not going to respond or most people are going to be like surprisingly going to be like, yeah, of course, I love to come on the show.
Yeah, because I was gonna do a collaboration with either them or I'll go on their channel, vice versa, or whatever the case is, or something. But I do have ideas that I want to bring them in on. So
Definitely, yeah. Like I said, if you need help with that, let me know.
for sure.
But yeah, you got it. You got it. That's the way to go, man. Collabs. Definitely collab. Work with other people and get your eyes on in front of more people. All right, what's going on? Oh, that's right, Crucifino, Luca Cristofino. Okay, okay. Trying to figure out what they're doing with this storyline. Like, okay, Stacks is the Heritage Cup winner. Tony D just needs to get called up. I just keep saying it at this point.
Tony D should have been called up like for a minute, but I don't know what they're doing.
Put him in a SmackDown mid card for the U.S. title. Eventually, he could be in
He
there.
could be in this Matter card, honestly, because I mean, they have names, but not a lot of
Hell,
names.
have him. I don't know. Have him come in and lead Pretty Deadly and give them a makeover, make them serious, and let them
I
lead
don't know
that.
about Pretty Deadly now. I don't know about that now.
I don't
That
know.
that
I don't know. I don't know. Give them a
well, one of
faction.
them is injured. One of them is already injured. So,
Yeah,
and we don't
they're.
know.
Let's just say they're pretty deadly.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Crazy. Tony D has never even won the NXT championship.
He's won everything that there is to do in NXT besides NXT title. Yeah,
It's like, nope, nope. You don't
because he
get a
won the
name,
North
bro.
American, he won the tag titles, he won the Heritage Cup title. He just never won the NXT championship.
Alex, it's the summer blockbuster for the holiday weekend. They're going to be pushing the hell out of that movie, whether it's good, bad, or whatever. It's going to get pushed. It's a big name. Jurassic Park has some big actors in it. They're expecting to
Who
make a
you
lot of money.
think? Who you think will be drafted from NXT in the upcoming draft?
Tony D
Tony
and Ethan
D,
Page.
Tony D, Ethan Page, and maybe Ricky.
I say Ethan
Those are the only
Page
three I can see.
and hopefully Jordan Grace.
Well,
If she's not
yeah,
already up.
Jordan Grace might win. Jordan Grace might actually move up.
I'd love to see Soul Ruka and Zarya continue their story on the main roster as a
You
tag
know what would
team
be a
and
really
then
shock though? You know what would be
break
a
it up.
huge shock? A huge shock would be having Zarya and Saruka win the NXT, not the NXT, but the WWE tag titles.
That too.
Because we've always been saying, when will an NXT team actually win those titles? And they put NXT in there sometimes, but they never win.
Yeah, yeah, they definitely don't. Oh boy, here comes Stacks. What they gonna have a triple threat match or something?
I don't know, bro. Like I'm gonna be real. I'm not even really invested like that in that storyline right now.
Like it was okay when they had the match and then he won, but it's like this whole Crucifino thing. And I don't know. Oh boy.
Okay, I got the first person I can email. I just gotta see what I'm gonna say that come off appealing.
My name is Leo. My channel is I'm a content creator. My channel is XYZ.
I can link that too. I can, I believe too.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a fan of your work. I'd love to try to collaborate and have you on my show, talk wrestling or whatever you want to talk about, and you know, let me know what your availability is. We can set something up. What did he just do? Hit him? I missed. I don't even know what's going on. I don't even care. Like you said, I'm not invested.
Because so far I got good evening, and then whoever their person's name is. But
Good evening. That's the message right now.
you said what?
It's just like good evening. That's the message right now.
Salutations.
Like, yeah, just put good evening, put your name, what you do, your channel, that you like their work, that you would like to collaborate, work with them, have them on your channel, and there you go. Yeah. Oh, oh boy.
So he's not a heel, but he's not a face.
Who?
Luca.
I don't give a shit, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't give a shit. No, that's why I said they have a pay per view next week, and it's looking like bullshit. As much as I slide AEW, at least we know their pay per view will probably be somewhat entertaining. This NXT pay per view is going to be, I feel like, very mid. I have very low expectations. Because what we're gonna have Oba and Inamura, okay.
Probably.
Uh, Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace teaming up, okay, whatever.
It seems underwhelming.
Ricky Ethan again stipulation match,
What if it's
okay,
like loser
whatever.
leaves NXT?
I could see that. That's why I said. That's why I said. I don't know if you heard when you were backstage before I brought you up. Remember, Seth said last night, "I'm going to work on Plan B." What if Plan B is getting the new member that we've all been speculating, whoever that may be? The loser of that match could then be the new member to help Seth beat LA Knight on Saturday night's main event, the same night in the same arena or same city, possibly. Or Roman could return. It's a lot of ways you could go because they could
Yeah,
do
I feel like
Roman Seth.
because you Roman's definitely gonna probably show up. They're gonna try to do a big thing to kind of slight AEW a bit.
Yeah, of course. No doubt.
Okay, so far I have good evening. I'm kicking with Leo. I'm a wrestling
But the
content
only
creator. Huge fan of your
thing,
work.
yeah, and I like to see if you be, I like to see if I could interview you on my channel or collab with you on my channel, do an interview and talk some wrestling. I'm guessing that's what you. But yeah, the only thing is though, I think the main event for Saturday night's main event is Gunther and Goldberg, but that could change. So I don't know.
I really don't even know what Gunther is gonna do at SummerSlam right now. It's like because it seems like so much is happening. We got the
Gunther
Seth
Punk. It'll be
Rollins.
Gunther Punk. Gunther Punk. Then maybe we get a Seth cash in because what they could do is they could just
They'll
do
do what we've been saying for Sammy, but do it for Punk.
yeah, or they could just do like, for example, you have Seth and LA Knight as Saturday Night's main event as the first match. You have the new member debut help Seth beat LA Knight. The end of the Gunther Goldberg match, which is only going to be 5 minutes max, should be only 5 minutes max. Seth attempts to cash in. Who thwarts him? The OTC Roman Reigns. You get Roman and Seth at SummerSlam. Roman wins, but on night two or whatever night, Seth could still cash in like he did with the Heist of the Century on the Gunther Punk winner after Punk beats Gunther. There you go.
I feel like I know what they're about to do for the U.S. title for the women, Byron. I feel like.
I just hope
It's
they get good at
underwhelming.
something.
Apparently, it looks like they might do Julia and Chelsea. They might be doing Julia and Chelsea.
Yeah, I could see that.
I I mean, if they brought up Jordan Grace, but it's not happening, I would love to see Julia and Jordan for the U.S. title potentially, but that doesn't seem likely right now.
I just want, I don't know. I just want Julia to have a good reign if they're gonna give
Hopefully,
it
it's
to.
hopefully this is probably could has potential to be the best reign.
They just have to give her a storyline. They can't just have her, oh, random title defense, random title defense. All right, next, next, next. No, she already doesn't, you know, well, she speaks English, but, she usually gets subtitles, so whatever.
Did I leave the link to my socials in here and then YouTube?
Yeah, definitely.
You say yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll probably leave it to like my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I think maybe X, but I rarely answer on X like that, but
Yeah,
I'll
you don't
leave
have
it
to.
regardless.
Yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to. Yeah.
You said what?
I say it's up to you, if you want to leave the.
Yeah,
I
I
just
want to
say
leave.
leave whatever's most
I'll try to
popular,
leave
like
everything.
TikTok and YouTube. Yeah, that's the most popular. If I was trapped in Jurassic Park, Alex, I don't know, man. I'm running.
I think the only movie I'm really going to see this month for the most part is probably going to be I Know What You Did Last Summer. But I got to see because I think that's on the 18th, and that's literally like during what All In weekend. So I don't know.
Oh, Slammiversary weekend, I think.
Oh yeah, I don't want to miss the anniversary.
I saw Pistons acquire my shooter Duncan Robinson. Good for them, man. The Pistons are a good team on the rise. Good young team on the rise.
I'm not gonna lie, and I've been listening to like the different NBA insiders. A lot of people are saying like the Houston Rockets is making big moves this offseason, which they are. But my thing is this: does this put them in a prime spot to be title contenders at this point? Because they have a lot of great pieces
Right,
right now.
right now, besides
I-
OKC, they're probably number two. They're right now, just
yeah,
off the top of my head, they're
because
probably
I
number
think
two.
the top three. I think they said the top three teams that right now that are in the race to potentially make big moves. Leo, you are invited to meet and Liv Morgan's wedding anniversary. I appreciate it. Let me know the color. But I might just show up until the after party. That's usually how I do it. A lot of these functions. I don't show up at the actual function. I show up to the after function. Yeah, top three is OKC, Houston, and Denver. But right now, they're already saying Giannis might not be staying. They got rid of because I thought Giannis probably would stay with the idea that they are gonna keep Brooke Lopez, but they got rid of him. They trade him to the Clippers, so it's like, okay, yeah, I think he's out now. Where does he go? Because Lakers is kind of not in a good position right now. Like they haven't really made any trades unless they're going to make the biggest trade that they possibly can and acquire Giannis. But that doesn't make sense because literally you just had LeBron opt in. He ain't taking a pay cut. LeBron might get traded to either Dallas or Cleveland. I mean, does he
LeBron ain't
really
getting traded.
flip?
He ain't getting
Does he
traded.
really fit? Does he really fit on the Dallas Mavericks right now? You
He would
already
get killed.
have you
He
already
would
have
get
Cooper
killed for
Fleck.
that.
You already have
He would,
Cooper Fleck. You have 80. You have so many teams right now.
LeBron would get killed for that. Getting traded again to chase another ring. Nah, we got you, Luca. Nah, 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 nah. Bless you. Nah,
Thank
your
you.
ass gonna get killed for that one. I wouldn't. Nah, you don't do that. You made the bid in LA. You lie in it and you figure out how to get over the hump. You got Luca. You go get you another person. Go get DeAndre Ayton or somebody.
Yeah, you can
Go
get
got
DeAndre Ayton.
Austin. You got Austin Reeves. They
I
should have
was
let Finney Smith leave. Dorian Finney Smith. He went to
Dorian
Rock.
Finney-Smith is a huge pickup for Houston
Yeah, Houston. Houston looks good. Looks good. Like I
because
said, we'll
like
see.
the thing is crazy. The fact that they didn't have to give up many picks to acquire none other than KD. I'm thinking they're gonna have to release half their roster to get KD, but they didn't. They was able to keep most of their pieces that they already been trying to build around. Like you keep Shepard, you keep Aman Thompson, you keep literally Sengun. You keep Fred Van Vliet. You keep a lot of these players you've been building with and you have Steven Adams still. Then you get Dorian Finney-Smith, who is a great wing player, and you also literally have KD. Like, come on.
So I said I think they got a 2-year window this season and one more year after that.
Because if Dorian Finney-Smith signed a 4-year deal, KD, he says he wants to end his career in Houston.
So he's got like 2 years max, maybe 3, but I'll say 2.
Right. And a lot of these players are still in their rookie years and then their rookie contracts, so they haven't even reached like max contracts or super max contracts.
That's why I was trying to see if Chris Paul was trying to get traded or what they were
Well,
going to
Chris
do.
Paul, I think they said he might be going to which team was it? They
I
said
can
he
see
might
him
be
going to the Lakers.
he might go to the Lakers, yeah. But they already have like they're 1-2 though.
Maybe they'll let Luka and Chris Paul play together. I don't think that can work, but
No, because they already have their 1-2 because you have Luka, then you have AR, you have Austin Reeves. So that's like your 1-2. And like right now, Lakers don't have a big man. They don't. They don't have a center. They need a center. The one thing that you can admit when it comes to like some of these players, especially for like the Clippers, for Brook Lopez to be a center, the man could still shoot the 3 ball really decent.
yeah, I did see
Yeah,
that.
he's getting a super match. Like, I honestly feel like if they would have kept Luka in Dallas, he would have got his super max. Just imagine Luka and Cooper. That's dominant. That's a dominant duo. But now you got literally on your Dallas Mavericks side of things, you have D'Angelo Russell, who's hit or miss on certain nights. That's the thing with him. He can be efficient one night, but very MIA the next night. That's the thing. That's the only thing that kind of just irritates me about his game.
Yeah, I think the Pacers are. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, but
Pacers are going to take a major step down next season. I feel like, yeah, because you don't really have Halliburton there for a bit. And the same thing goes for like the Celtics, because you don't really have Jason Tatum there. So what do? Do you trade potentially someone like a Jaylen Brown? Do you? Because there's already been reports that they are considering trading Jaylen Brown and also considering trading Derek White. Both of those players are potentially on the chopping block as far as being traded.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Still gonna be I'm sure some more moves to be made. So we'll be seeing. It's definitely around. Yeah. It's definitely gonna be some more moves. So we'll see. I don't think Giannis is getting traded though. I think he's gonna stay this year. Now he might get traded next year, but
He
I think
might
he's
just
gonna
want to
stay this year.
leave.
I think he's gonna.
It's crazy how I've been saying, like, and if that's another thing. The Warriors did trade one of their big men.
Oh, Looney left. They
Yeah,
need a big man.
they traded Looney to the New Orleans Pelicans. So now you have 2 former Warriors players literally teaming up on the New Orleans.
Yeah, the Warriors need a big man.
I don't think Giannis is gonna go to the Warriors though.
I don't think Giannis is going anywhere. I don't think it's nowhere for him to
I
go
don't
right now.
think the Warriors have enough to acquire him. But he did say he want to stay in the Eastern. Now, what if this is a stretch? I don't know how you feel about this, Byron, but how would you feel about the opportunity if it presents itself for Orlando Magic to acquire Giannis? I think that's a dope pickup for
They
them.
would have to give up too much though. They probably got to give up. Might have to give up.
They probably have to give up Paolo, probably, or something like that.
Somebody. That's what I said. If you get Giannis, you're gonna have to give up a lot anyway. So it's he probably won't get
Because I
traded
don't know
next year.
what any of these teams can actually do. Funny storyline. I know it's not happening. Imagine if Jaguars players invade AW, take out their. You're in our home turf.
Oh, dark state. Oh joy. Time for me to go take a dark shit.
Good Lord Almighty.
Sheesh. Oh boy, not dude talking about catch y'all lacking. They got you, Timo Leo, out there talking about catch y'all lacking.
I did not agree to that. I didn't say that. I didn't say none of that.
Dark State, no joy.
Imagine if said Plan B was Dark State. LOL. Oh nah. Oh no. If
Man,
that
Dark
sets
State
Plan
is
B, if that
Dark
sets
State is dark. They're dark.
if
The
that's Seth
lights
Rollins'
glowing.
Plan B, if that's Seth Rollins' Plan B, I generally don't know what to tell you. Now that would actually really surprise me, and not even in a good way.
Oh joy, Thea Hale. What is she about to do? Laney Reed. Okay. Yeah, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You know what theme song is in WWE. It's a bunch of them, Alice. We can make a whole list, I'm sure. What do you miss? What song? Ember Moon? I don't remember her theme.
Build your build your factory for 4 women with $10 budget. Ooh.
Put
Okay.
that up. Put that up. What is it?
I'll put up that I got you. Give me a
If you
sec.
can, make a chance.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Aaron Moon's gonna be back, Alex. I'm calling it by the end of 2025.
I was
She's
just
coming back.
saying, you might see her before the end of the year. At this rate.
Or at the Royal Rumble.
Or that. You're right. There's a lady. Ooh, let's see.
Okay, it says build your factory with $10. Okay. I'm already gonna start off with
You said $10? Ooh.
for $10, yeah. Okay, give me
So how many
Stephanie
people do
for
you get to
3.
choose? How many people do you get to
Give
choose?
me you build your faction with $10. It has to be
Oh,
4 people. 4 people.
dang.
Okay, give me Stephanie for $3.
Mm.
Um,
Hold on, let me move the bottom. What's up, Scott? Let me move the bottom so people can see because I can't see.
can you do it on my end to do it?
No, you good. I just
Okay,
gotta
we
move
haven't.
the lower third. There we
Okay,
go.
give me okay. Let me
What's
start it
that
from scratch.
bottom?
Give me Roxanne Purse for $1. So I'm gonna start there.
Each
Give
faction.
me give me Bailey for $2. That's $3. So I'm at $3 right now. Okay, I'm at $3 right now. So I already have. Give me EO for 3. So that puts me at 6. And give me. Ooh, it's really between Liv and Bianca for me. Mm,
I don't know. That's a tough one. For $10.
okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do EO, EO Bailey, Roxanne. It's really between Liv and Bianca right now for me. Leo just picked Liv. I want to, but it's for something for a reason I want to pick Bianca too.
All right, I got Bianca, Naomi, and Stephanie Vicor. That's my 3.
Oh, you gonna do 3?
Let
Gonna
me
do
do a
3
three
people?
3-woman group dominating the roster.
Okay, I'll pick Liv. Since you guys wanted, I'll pick Liv. So it's a Liv, EO, Bailey, Roxanne.
Yeah, I think I'm doing that. I'm putting those 3 together and I'm dominating.
Oh,
But I'm making Bianca heel with Naomi and Vicor. 3 and 4. What are they? They re-releasing those, Scott? Yeah, Tiffany Bliss and Jade. Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Okay, I think I got the first email down. Hold, give me 1 sec. Let me see.
Anyone else with Charlotte will retire? Well, she's playing the back. She's taking it to the backs. She's playing the background right now, Alex. She's in the tag division, so she's not going for the world title right now. That's good.
But she will be later this year.
Yeah, after she gets done with Alexa.
I don't know what it is, and I've seen people, give their opinions on the whole Rhea Ripley thing. I just feel like there's nobody else that's really there to go after the title right now. It's like you don't have Liv there, so you don't really have anybody else for Io to face, and everybody else is kind of either in the IC title picture or the tag team. They haven't really built up anybody, but I do think what they're gonna do, Byron. I do think this is what's gonna happen. I don't think Rhea's gonna win at Evolution. Is
Yeah,
it possible? Is it possible? Absolutely. If one thing I've learned from Byron is not bet against Rhea Ripley. Okay,
I don't think she's gonna win though. I agree. I don't
I
think
think I
she
don't
doesn't
think
need to.
I don't think Rhea's gonna win. I think what they're gonna do is have Io retain. She faces Asuka at SummerSlam, and then at Clash she faces Stephanie, and then maybe after that she maybe drops it to Roxanne. I think that's the play. Unless they're gonna potentially wait and give Rhea that moment at Crown Jewel, because it is in not Saudi. It's gonna be in Australia.
Australia.
So I
They
don't know if they would do
could
that.
they could do that. I don't know what they're gonna do, honestly. But like I
I
said, I
do
don't think
think
Rhea's gonna win though. I do agree. I don't think she needs to. I wouldn't even book the match personally. I just would have rather did like Rhea Roxanne or something. But I don't know.
you can do. I just feel like they're gonna set it up to where Io goes through most of the division, and then maybe she drops it to Roxanne. I feel like that's the Roxanne or literally Stephanie are the two people I think should take the title. Yeah, I agree, Alex. I could kind of already see how the SmackDown side of things is gonna play out, but the Raw side of things is gonna be interesting because it's like I think they need to have Roxanne become champion this year. That way, you could set up the perfect story and come back for Liv, because now she can go after the world title, and then you can have her win the Rumble. But I do think she's gonna be the early favorite anyway, regardless how you put it. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just hope we.
Okay, Byron, I got the first email done. I'm gonna probably read it out and let you see how you feel about it. So I have good evening. I'm kicking with Lee. I'm a wrestling content creator, huge fan of your work, and I would like to see if you would like to collab and have you on my channel and interview you and on my channel and talk wrestling.
Yeah.
And I pretty much
Hello. Sorry,
What's
I'm
up, Wolf?
late.
and I just left my socials.
Wolf, you haven't missed a damn thing, so it's okay.
Yeah, I figured. I don't care for NXT, to be
Yeah,
honest.
and they have a pay-per-view next week. Don't forget that.
Do you usually hit them on different things?
I don't. It's not that like. I don't know. It's just they've only announced like one thing, right? They only announced like Hendry and Wesley.
That was tonight, and that already happened. And of course, Wesley lost. That was the first match.
Yep, of course. Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Basically, all we got is looks like it's going to be Oba and Inamura, and probably Ricky and Ethan one more time in some sort of stipulation. I think they have a segment tonight.
Right.
Byron, when you reach out to people, do you usually like message them on multiple platforms or just
If I
through
email
email?
them, I usually just If I email them, I just wait till they respond. I give it like maybe a week
Because I want to give myself the best opportunity to get a response
But if you
potentially.
can DM them, DM them. That might be a little easier than email because a lot of people don't.
Because I'm probably gonna send them an email, then probably DM them on like maybe
like right
TikTok
now, they have
probably.
Thea Hale versus Laney Reed.
Laney Reed.
Laney Reed. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I think they're trying to push her. What you guys think will happen to New Day? Nothing. They're buried.
They're done.
Goodbye. One of the worst heel reigns in recent memory, unfortunately. After so much.
No. In all seriousness, they'll probably win back the tag titles in like a week.
Just move them to SmackDown. Can we move them to SmackDown?
No.
That was
why move them to SmackDown? Yes, Byron.
No.
Give SmackDown all the tag teams.
I was thinking of I was watching a comedian
titles.
I was watching a comedian talk about different stuff. In the words of one of my favorite comedians, it was all a lie. Goodbye.
Well, we can just trade them for Motor City to Raw. Put Motor City on Raw.
Or Fraxium.
Yeah, put Motor City on Raw.
Either do Motor City or Fraxium.
Honestly,
To
they
be
should have
honest.
kept the YS6 on Raw and let them finish feuding with Karrion Cross.
Simple. I'm gonna be
And
real.
Thea Hill loses again.
Are they about to have Theo just turn heel at this point?
And that's the thing, Alex. That was supposed to lead to some sort of New Day Big E match at Mania. It would have been great, but they, I guess, couldn't get Big E cleared. I don't know, but it failed. They should have just rather done Kofi versus Woods if that was going to be the case at Mania. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because that match we got was terrible anyway at Mania. And it's not that the teams aren't good. It's just the booking is terrible. Like the Viking Raiders. What are we doing? Like Wolf said, New Catch Republic. What are we doing? The Creeds. They're jobbers. What are we doing?
Bate came back just to get benched. Like,
That's the thing. Like
we
say SmackDown has the better tag teams, and they do, but Raw has something to work with. Like they have something. Like New Catch Republic, the Creeds, the New Day, the Viking Raiders, the Judgment Day. That's 5 teams. Okay, that's a start.
I saw a pic of Liv apparently starting rehab.
I don't understand how the Creeds have not won the tag titles yet. It makes no sense.
Is it the one where she's smiling, Scott? Where she's with somebody?
And then, Byron, you want to know the worst part? The absolute war crimes that Paul the Bald Fraud Levesque has done. Instead of possibly reuniting Gunther with Kaiser and have them save the tag team division, no. Instead, we have to give Gunther a world heavyweight title reign. That's what he's going to lose as soon as he retains against Goldberg.
I'll take Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker in the tag division at this point. It would be better than what we're getting.
Yes, that'll probably end up.
But that's the thing. It's like that. I just named 16. They could do something with that, but no, they're not.
But no. And instead, Ludwig Kaiser is now Shorty G 2.0.
Ludwig buried.
Unbelievable.
Ludwig buried.
If you had to just pick one, which wrestling faction is the GOAT?
I don't know.
They have different factions, so you have to pick whichever one you feel like is GOAT. You have Evolution, Wyatt Family, The Shield, The New Day, The Club, or The Bloodline. And we're talking OG Bloodline when it was just Roman and the Usos. I'm gonna be real. I'm taking The Shield. The Shield all day. Like, come on.
That's right. We got another tag team on SmackDown. We couldn't put anybody on Raw,
bro. They ain't.
Honestly, I like Andrade and Phoenix as a tag team. I mean, I would have loved Andrade doing solo stuff.
At that rate, I'll be real with you. At that rate, you might as well just put the Lucha Brothers back together then.
The U.S. title is currently in the Bloodline Vortex.
Just put the Lucha Brothers on Raw, and there you go.
It doesn't look like Andrade will get a world title shot in the near future, in the short-term future. So.
Damn, I would have rather saw the New Day versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. That would have been a good match.
Yeah. I don't know. I really
then
don't.
You could reunite the Lucha Brothers because they've been battling Penta, and they could beat Bronson and Seth. I mean, and Braun Breaker. But whatever. It is what it is.
Who knows? Maybe maybe draft will completely shake things up.
Was that all the major happenings on SmackDown? All the stuff we got yesterday?
Jacob and Jimmy beat Solo and who was it? Tangaloa, I think.
Oh, okay. They bring him back just the job. Oh, okay, come on back, you loser. Just be a jobber.
Or it might have been JC. It might have been JC.
JC Mateo, another jobber. I don't know who that. I know who Jeff Cobb is, but JC Mateo, he's a jobber.
Yeah. But then what's it? No, yeah, I think it was JC and Solo. And then after the match, Tangaloa and Tala Tonga.
Do we have to call him Tala Tonga? We can't call him Hikalea.
Nope, he tall. He tall. He is tall.
We had to wait for over a year just for him to still have a dumbass name. Really?
Tall.
Potentially one of the best big men in the business. You know, treat it like that.
I like Hikuleo, but I don't know if I'd go that far.
I don't know. It's not really any big men doing anything that are like knocking my socks off. I don't know. Dijak, I guess Dijak and Baron Corbin, they're tag champions now.
Well, before he got released, Braun Strowman was great, but and he was working 15% paralyzed.
No,
okay.
no.
He was handicapped and he was still booked strong. But I
Cast of Superman will be on AEW.
Yeah,
Please, no.
Yes.
Please,
don't do
no,
that.
no,
please.
no.
I don't think it's a segment. I think they
nope.
might just be front row or something.
Nope. I don't want to see that.
There is no confirmation of them having a segment or anything.
I'm good. I'll pass on that.
I think they already got like pictures with like MJF, Kenny Omega, and Tony Storm. But there is a sponsored match, the Superman sponsored match that was just recently announced today. Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and Bandito versus Takeshita and the Young Bucks. The only part that makes sense is Bandito and Takeshita because they're feuding, sort of, for the ROH title. Because Takeshita is fighting Bandito at Supercard of Honor, or whatever it's called.
So I'm pretty much doing it, DMing them on TikTok. I guess that's the way I'm doing it. I mean, not seeing if I don't see email, then I'm just gonna do TikTok. Apparently. Which?
Yeah, I don't know. That may be one of the stupidest match pairings. Like what?
It's
I was watching.
And it's called Heroes versus Villains.
Well, if you prepare to be pissed. I was watching JD from NY, and he was ranting about Jade Cargill, and he was saying how bad she is right now. He says anybody else would have given Asuka a better match. He says the fact that you got wait. Wolf. Wait till you hear some of the name that he said. He says even Nikita Lyons, who's in Evolve, will probably
get out. Death penalty.
He says even Nikita Lyons. He says even
Nikita I would rather watch current day Shane Taylor than Nikita Lyons.
He says
current day Shane Taylor is awful.
One of my friends said, "Imagine me trying to collab with JD from NY."
Unbelievable.
But I don't think he collabs with people like that. I don't think.
Even Nikita Lyons, get out of here.
I don't know how you. I don't know. Maybe Byron, you've probably been watching him more than I have, probably.
I'm still tripping off of this stupid ass AEW match, but go ahead.
I was like, you've probably been watching JD from NY more than me. I don't think he collabs with people like that.
Certain creators are that just yeah. Oh, come on. This is the dumbest shit ever too. Is this real? Is this real? Don't tell me this is real.
What?
This can't be real. This can't be real.
Oh boy.
Hold on.
Oh
jeebs. Give me one second.
Jeebs.
I just want to confirm something before I get upset.
Jeebs.
Jesus Christ. I hope this is
what are you talking about?
I'm trying to fact check something. Hold on. I just want to make sure. Who
will win a match? Marco Stunt or Wolf?
Oh my gosh. No. This guy needs to be slapped across the head. No. He needs to be slapped across the head. He needs to be drug tested immediately. No defending it. It is not right. It is not ever better than it's ever been. Come on. No, Wolf, you can agree with that.
Actually,
no, of course not, Wolf. No, it's not. Stop, Wolf. It is not better than it's ever been.
I mean,
I'm
that's not
sorry.
a that's not a high
I haven't
bar.
been
in
I
my
haven't really
opinion.
been a fan of. I've been watching AEW since its inception, but as far as like my overall enjoyment, like consistently, it's probably been since
Look,
2022.
we're going into their biggest show of the year, and we don't feel shit. Let's be
It's
honest.
like,
It's
and
no
what is
build.
it? Like we have what
Terrible.
2 weeks? 2
You have a
weeks?
week. You have a week. You have this show and next week. You have a week.
Okay, yeah, they gotta do something then. They have to. There's no excuse why we're literally so close to this show and we're not really getting anything.
Because
I
you know
mean,
why? They're lazy. They don't give a shit.
No, they don't. They
It's like
never,
WWE. Oh, let's announce all the Evolution matches on Monday. Okay.
man.
no, in all honesty, like for some reason they just haven't like made it like official. Like some matches we already know is happening, but they like didn't make them official or didn't make the graphics.
Most of them will don't mean shit.
Um, well, I think like Swerve Osprey versus Bucks is good.
Doesn't mean shit. It's like we know what's gonna happen. It's very predictable.
I mean, yeah, I probably don't necessarily agree with the idea of
Like Hurt Syndicate versus Jet
putting
Speed,
AEW.
predictable.
Yeah,
MJF. I mean, I guess the main thing I'm looking forward to. I do want to see the gauntlet matches. I want to see what they do with this Moxley Hangman
the
match.
gauntlet matches are probably gonna take like half an hour minimum.
Tony getting buried by Mercedes and Moxley and Hangman. There you go. 4 matches. 4 out of probably 20.
Okada Omega. I mean, we know Omega's winning, but it's still gonna be good.
I forgot about that match. Yeah, I guess it will
be like the best match of the night.
If Okada shows up to work, he's been a massive disappointment in AEW. He hasn't done shit either. But
Okada? You mean Omega?
No, Okada has not done shit in AEW. He has not really done anything. He's not been in any.
Ago.
This is his first real story that he's been in. It's like he just does random matches.
Yeah, I mean, it was all just a matter of defend the title until the big match.
He's bought into AEW to have a match with Omega on American soil. So Tony Khan can bust his load. That's why. So he can say he did it.
Pretty much.
Oh joy, Chris Jericho, Danhausen, him. Well, we know Private Party are going to NXT, but
I don't think
Private Party
Private Party's going to go to NXT.
It will be in
Private
NXT.
Party, sure, but Jericho.
Jericho, yes. Jericho probably will come back, even if it's like a part timer. Even if it's like part time. Hey, I'm calling now. I'm calling this right now, Byron, and people can clip this. People can clip it. At the Royal Rumble. The last time we seen Chris Jericho was in Saudi. The next time you see him will be in Saudi.
The thing is, I don't see.
I mean, he can come back. He probably could come back and do something interesting.
I don't know. I feel like Jericho is like too loyal to AEW. Like he said, I would consider it, but like in all honesty, and not to mention people probably don't want Jericho back at all.
I mean,
the only thing that Jericho can do that people will be happy to see is retirement.
Not retirement.
Retirement. Yeah, because he has not been looking too great in wrestling. It's unfortunate, but that is the case.
Oh man.
Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna have to. I already emailed one of the content creators like a year ago. Should I send another one or no?
They didn't hit you back. I'm trying to see if you can maybe DM them. I don't know.
No, because so for one of the content creators, I emailed like way over a year ago, like February of 2024.
What else might happen? Owen. We'll probably get Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher. I don't know. Yeah, because they've been doing this whole Don Callis family and Paragon.
Just like, give us a promo. Give us a reason as to why this match needs to happen. We're just doing matches and 8-man all-star tags and it's not doing anything.
You know what? Where they'll do the promo part? Collision 100.
I'm trying to see how should I go about this though. I don't know, because I think some of these people's on Instagram is very different. Let me see. Some of them are very different on. Should I send a message on everything, or is that overdoing it?
Nah, probably just someone.
Because I did it to on TikTok already. So, except for this one, let me do this. Try to see if I can do this on. Because I already did one of them on. Because the thing is, Brian, like the one that I did, like one person I did like way last year in February 2024, like when I first redid my channel. So I'm saying, like, do I email them now again?
Man, shoot your shot again. Sure, shoot your shot again.
Okay. Because I did this like way last year, and a lot of stuff has happened and changed this past year. Where is that's the only thing you have too many tabs open.
What match is going on? Oh, the tag match. That's right.
Where is? Let me go back. Let me do it like this. So he doesn't have. Well, he has an Instagram, but that's.
Is this the tag team match to determine who's in the Fatal 4-Way, or it's just a tag
I believe
team
so. I believe it's
they have not said it one time.
I believe it's to determine,
Okay. All right. A worthless tag match for worthless titles in a worthless division.
Tell me about it.
There you go.
Tell me about it. Go to TikTok.
What else can we do?
We can copy that and go to the Instagram feed.
I would expect them to possibly have. I feel like it makes sense if they try doing something with the trios titles, but like the only thing they can do is Death Riders, and
they can get rid of those titles too. They're worthless. They mean nothing.
And the thing is, actually, can't be Death Riders because Pac is injured, and so unless they bring in,
just get rid of the title. Just get rid of the titles. They mean nothing.
I'm telling you this now. I really hope the Death Riders lose, or at least Mox at All In.
Yeah, I think Mox will lose.
I don't know. It's been so many times where I thought he would lose, and he still remained champion. So I don't know.
I mean, I had a feeling he would not lose to. I mean, I figured he wouldn't lose to Copeland. Swerve, it was like there was a possibility, but I didn't think it was gonna happen. Just because I feel like they were gonna favor other people. Like I honestly, I'm a little shocked that Eddie didn't come back by now.
Yeah, it'll probably be maybe in the gauntlet match.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean.
Well, if they won't book any storylines, they'll just put everybody in the battle royal. Oh, we put them in the battle royal as a surprise.
Could you imagine if Eddie came back and won the battle?
Don't even put that on the universe. I already know that the brother would do that. Like seriously, I know they would do something like that. I knew they would do something like that.
Imagine if Eddie won the casino gauntlet match and cashed in
What
with
the-
Moxley to finally be world champion, which would actually work,
Oh
but
nah, bro.
also
There's no way.
but there's
Oh
also
nah,
the
bro.
possibility they could have.
So you know how you see. So y'all know how y'all if y'all go on like Instagram, you'll see like some indie clips for indie wrestling.
Mm.
Why is it the first clip I see is a female referee, pull her pants down and literally proceeds to put her butt in one of the literally one of the opponent's faces?
I did not. I did not need to know that, Leo. Come on now.
Why? What are we doing? This is why I be so skeptical to go to these indie shows. And don't get me wrong, I like indie wrestling, but I don't want to go to these indie shows, and this is what I'm gonna get met with. Cause they just don't have any filters. They don't have filters like that. I'm being real with y'all. They don't do filters at all. There are no filters in indie wrestling.
This is why wrestling sucks in 2025 because we got indie mud show garbage shit like this. We got two fucking companies who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. One wants to put fucking commercials every 5 seconds.
My bad, Scott. I didn't mean
ads
to
put ads
scar
in
you
the
for
ring.
life.
The other
But it's
just doesn't know what storytelling is. And gives
okay.
us 30 matches.
Repeat what you just said, Byron. You said one does what?
I said this is why wrestling sucks in 2025. Whatever company you like. WWE, you get too many fucking commercials. You get PLE, and then next week another PLE, and then AEW has a PLE, so we're going to put fucking 3 PLEs in the same weekend, and then we're going to give a random all women's pay-per-view with no major storylines just because to say, oh, we love women wrestling. No, just to try to shit on another company. It's not for the women. It's why couldn't we have done this? How many years ago was the first Evolution? They couldn't do an Evolution 2 in all those years. Come on, man. And the other company, they just want to give you 50 matches of graps with no fucking story, no fucking rhyme or reason, and then rush on to the next thing. Rush on to the next thing. We'll drop this storyline that we just started last week. We're gonna jump into something else. Random match out of nowhere with no meaning or story, just like that fucking Superman heroes and villain shit. They don't give a shit.
I mean, at the very least, they at least have some semblance with Swerve and Ospreay versus Bucks, but yeah, putting the EVP titles on the line is pointless. It was not necessary.
That
was just
Zarya just appeared. So well,
it was just too much.
4 more months of this storyline.
I just remembered another possible problem. So Byron, there's a potential another match for All In that will probably be they'll do something, maybe, I don't know. But it's kind of not working out because I
didn't mean to scar you for life, Scott. My bad.
FTR and Copeland. If Copeland's even going to come back for All In.
Byron, 4 more months of this storyline, they had Izzy Dane
can't walk for a week after he wrestles, so I don't know if he can.
Yeah, so Byron looks like you have to put up with 4 more months of this storyline because Zarya accidentally speared Soruka, and Soruka just got pinned by Izzy Dane. So
lovely.
And here's the thing. They didn't even say if this was going to be a number one contendership to be in the Fatal 4-Way.
Said they didn't say anything.
So we know. So we have Evolution 2 weeks away.
I want to watch a PLE with some worthless titles and a Fatal 4-Way with Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley in it. Oh, that's going to make me want to watch. Jesus Christ.
No.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Come on, man.
No, I don't want
to randomize better matches in 2K with women. Come on. I'm just saying. But, we got to do it for women. We got to do it for equality. But really, we're doing it just to spite the other company. But no, they're not competition. We don't care what they do. We don't watch them. But hey, every AEW star who has a contract that's getting ready to come up, we're interested in you. Come on over to WWE. Matter of fact, you don't even have to wait 30 days. You don't have to wait 60 days. You don't have to wait 90 days. You can come the same week, the next day if you like.
Well,
I will say this, though. The one few things I like about WWE is, for one, they don't overload their card. 2, they're serviceable. 3, may not be like the best in-ring quality as AEW, but like it's still serviceable. I mean, I'm
They
sitting there for
don't
2-3 hours.
overload their card. They underload their card.
Yeah, you get 5 matches and 50,000 commercials.
Yep.
But would you rather 5 matches and 50 commercials, or watch
And
literally?
overbooking. Oh, and don't forget the main events. Every main event has been a ref bump and overbooking.
Would you?
That's been like
would
the
you?
last 3 years.
Yeah.
Roman, the Bloodline. No,
But would you rather deal with
Cena.
that? Would you rather deal with that or deal with 10 matches in 5 hours of wrestling?
I don't know, man. Neither.
I mean, with no commercials.
But I have ADHD. My attention span is terrible. I can easily lose attention.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
I just realized the matchup they might make for regarding FDR at all,
which is
FDR and Stokely versus Copeland and Outrunners.
No, yeah.
They're about to put Stokely in a match.
Yes, they've done it before, multiple times.
Talk about
several times, in fact.
Talk about making me want to not watch a show. There you go.
Stokely is like passable, especially since he never like gets a bunch of time in the ring, but when he's in matches, but so it's probably just gonna mostly be FTR and Outrunners.
I miss WWE having competition. The Monday Night Wars pushed WWE to get better. Yeah, I would love to say MLW could be there at some point, but I mean they're still kind of under the radar. But they're making moves. I mean, TNA, I mean, had the potential to be there, but we all know it.
TNA is like all right, to be honest, but
yeah,
they've chosen some
questionable decisions.
Yeah,
some announce a match, or they just were talking. Are they just were talking?
No, it seems like they were just talking. I'm not even watching the show, and I'm guessing they were just.
He's playing the guessing game.
I don't know. Hold on.
The thing is, when I think the reason, like my thought process with wrestling right now is that despite the flaws of AEW, the like big problem with AEW is hold on. Yeah, just give me a minute. The like main two problems of AEW are Death Riders, mainly Moxley, not fully Death Riders, like it's mainly Moxley. But even then sometimes I like just live with it. But the more problematic issue is the women's division.
Oh nah, bro, they tweak it. Why did I ask ChatGPT this earlier, right? So I asked ChatGPT who should win the 2026 Women's World Rumble. Guess who they said, Wolf?
Is this something stupid? Like
yes, very stupid. Charlotte Flair.
No.
If they had Charlotte go back and win the Rumble next year, we're gonna have to have a serious conversation. We're gonna have to have a talk. I'm telling you this now. If Charlotte won the Rumble next year, WWE, we're gonna have to have a talk. Ain't no way.
Oh man.
That ain't it.
Is it?
Right now, these Tacoma for just $2.59 a month. Or buy one. 75% APR. Toyota, let's go places.
Okay.
They got Charlotte and Bianca.
But my main issue with AEW is just the fact that they are really only showcasing two women, and that is Toni Storm or Mercedes. I'm hoping that changes at All In. After All In, I'm begging, please. Especially with these women tag titles that they seem. Oh, Byron. I forgot that exists, which for all we know could probably be on the pre-show.
I'm waiting for the announcement. Yeah, I'm waiting for the announcement. Probably will be at All In. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be like some huge match. It'll probably just be like Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford versus Ty J, and then like maybe Sky Blue and Julia Hart as well.
And then maybe
we'll see.
I was when they do Chris Statlander and like Willow.
No, that'll come later. This is All In. All In. Megan Bayne, Penelope Ford, Ty Mello, Anna Jay, and then maybe Sky Blue and Julia Hart.
ChatGPT is
All right,
good. ChatGPT is cool, but at the same time, they say some questionable things, and literally events are not true or accurate at times.
That's why you don't depend on ChatGPT.
Because why did I just say should Liv win the Rumble, right? They said absolutely. She won in 2022. She didn't win in 2022. What do you mean? She didn't win that one. She didn't win any. What are we talking about?
Oh boy.
She won the championship in 2022. Don't get me wrong, but
You know, guys, I can only hope that KO and Uriah are finally smart enough to break free from Chase Union and Championship. Which I already knew what his answer would be, but right now I'm saying that Charlie McCain is standing by with TNA wrestlers to go.
Joe Hendry, you started the night off. You scored a victory over Wesley with surprise help from one of your opponents at Slammiversary. You, Mike Santana.
Mike, I appreciate you coming out and helping to take care of High Rise. Check it. You and I throwing hands in 2.5 weeks at Slammiversary. But the reality is that we're united when it comes to defending TNA against guys like Trick and High Rise.
Well, from the desk of our GMA, but you two will be teaming up next week to take on High Rise.
Kelly, I don't think I'm
Why are they teaming up?
But you know what? That doesn't matter. We're completely different people, but we do have one thing in common, and that's a quest to bring back the TNA World Championship back to TNA. Well, as much as I believe, don't get too excited, that Joe's a Cornwall, he reps TNA to the max. But let me make something real clear to you, Joe. I'm going to be the one that's bringing the TNA World title back home where it belongs. So get ready for Slammiversary.
Oh boy.
That job is fit for one man. And you're looking at
Either way, Slammiversary is right around the corner. But first, the Great American Match, which will play host to the contract signing for the TNA World Championship between these two men and Trick Williams. Back to you, Vic.
You got this. I believe in you. You're going to be the one to beat over
What the hell's going on? Who is that with Joe Hendry? That is Mike Santana, Mark. Or the chick. Are you talking about the chick? Hmm.
Leo, what if Raquel wins Rumble? No. Not right now. Not with the way what they did was a great start, but I think it's safe to say she should be going after the women's mid card title. That's just me. But
I mean, I wouldn't have been mad like you said if Raquel did beat Rhea, but not happening.
it just makes everything that happened on Raw, I mean, still impactful, but like not as impactful as it could have been.
Like I said, we didn't need EO and Rhea at Evolution.
Because I feel like it's gonna be EO Rhea. We're gonna do EO Stephanie in August after SummerSlam, and at SummerSlam I think we do EO Asuka. Then you still have September. You could probably do like maybe Raquel does compete against EO at one of those shows, and then maybe we do end up having EO and Rhea again. I don't think they need to do that at Crown Jewel. Maybe find something else for her. Maybe you do a non-title. Honestly, I feel like maybe you could do Stephanie Rhea for the IC title. And then at that show, you have EO drop the belt to Roxanne. And then Roxanne holds it from well, if they do it in Crown Jewel, then it'd be November, December, January, February, March. So she has like a 4 or 5 month reign, possibly with the belt. I think that's doable. Unless they decide to stretch this all the way to Survivor Series. I don't know. Because they did have Liv hold it from like May to January. So yeah.
Ten left for game plans. Then Brad showed up with game grades and beats. They makes their sense. They discovered Hayworth and
Yeah, I think they might wait till Survivor Series, Myron. I think that's probably the play.
They could.
Because I think they did that with didn't they do that with the Liv and Rhea thing situation where it's like they put the title on Liv right around the time she was about to come back. Around the time Rhea was about to come back. I think she came back in what, July?
Smooth tear has wavy
Yeah,
edges.
so they probably wait till Survivor Series.
Charmin Ultra Pro Smooth Tear has weaving perforation that tears so much better.
Yeah. I think this the main event slash last match. Then I think it's a women's segment. Was he in AEW? Yes, he was. Mike Santana. He was in TNA first, but AEW with Ortiz. Proud and powerful.
Which was a great tag team, by the way.
Another fumble by Tony.
Yep. Absolutely. Huge fumble. Don't understand it.
Oh man.
Clean and stacked like that in a round. New doctors, the better grease getter. Here, can you Susie?
Oh boy.
But not with Green's dental treats. Greens, big healthy treat. So try Green's dog food and toppers.
Yo, these commercials. Oh my gosh. What the heck? There you go, Leo. July 22nd, Houston, Texas, 713 Music Hall.
I ain't going to that.
Is that close to you?
Yeah, like 20, 25 minutes ish.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's just tickets. I tried. I was gonna try to, but tickets is crazy. It's ridiculous.
Oh gosh. Soul Ruka versus Izzy Dane at the Great American Bash.
Good God Almighty, bro! No, no. I do not care to see that at all.
Okay. Okay.
I am back.
Sol Ruka versus Izzy Dame at Great American Bash, Women's North American title. Because she pinned her thanks to Zarya spearing Sol Ruka by mistake.
Lovely.
And Hank and Tank, who are doing absolutely nothing with a nothing tag team division in NXT, are facing the Culling next week.
Again?
So if you want to go to sleep, Wolf, and eat your snack like you're doing, feel free. Or you can just make more wonderful graphics. I think that's more entertaining.
I'll be honest, NXT is not hitting like it used to.
No, it's not. It's not.
2023 was special for NXT.
Out. 2024 was even decent.
2024
Last year
was
was
good
even better.
until
Last year was even better.
No, honestly, no. 2024 was great all the way until like the last like 2-3 weeks. And then Shawn Michaels screwed it up by breaking up JCU for no reason. And it led to the release of Duke Hudson, which apparently was always planned. So it's like, why didn't you just write him off? And it led to the release of Riley Osborne, who, by the way, took Obafemi to the limit in the breakout tournament. And as soon as they broke up Chase U, they did nothing with him. Like, so dumb. Like, last year, Shawn Michaels literally had Booker of the Year handed to him on a silver platter, and he threw it away by breaking up the most over babyface faction probably ever. And it's crazy because now they've already reformed Chase U, so that breakup meant nothing.
You know who hasn't been in? You know who hasn't been in NXT for a minute? Ridge Holland. I don't know where he's been.
Who gives a shit?
The call is coming.
Pack your bags. You have been traded.
The call is coming.
I'm guessing Javon is going to get involved in this match.
I guess.
Let's see what's happened with Ridge Holland. No injury, apparently.
He wants to pay them back by becoming the NXT champion in Atlanta. Coach Gianamore able to settle in now, strategize a little bit effectively, covering the early storm of Jasper Troy. Speaking of the NXT champion, there you see Obafemi looking out. He will face one of the two men in Atlanta at the Great American Bash. He's going to have to be ready for two absolute powerhouses as Inamura in control. Saw several weeks ago, Obafemi just barely getting past Jasper Troy. And Oba is getting stuff properly with Yoshi Inamura. And Inamura right now, fancy.
Oh man, yeah, NXT is definitely not doing it for me. So I'm like, we know what the better show will be the 12th. I'll just say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like NXT isn't even trying. They're like, we'll just put random stuff in there, or we'll just put random matches that are just TV matches that don't mean nothing. Well, we got a great world champion, but he has no challengers, so we're just not going to bring, like you guys said, maybe bring a main roster star down there that's not doing shit on the main roster that could use a one-off match and give Oba a nice rub. Nope. We're just gonna, bring in someone that's not even with the company. Just bring in a Noah wrestler.
I feel like I might be overdoing it, but I want to give myself the best opportunity to let this happen.
You know what they could have done? They could have had Ludwig Kaiser come down to NXT and challenge Oba. I'm just saying, but no. Instead, we gave him Shorty G 2.0.
I don't know, man.
Disgusting, man. I told you guys I've been saying it from the beginning. Imperium split was the worst decision Triple H ever conceived of in his completely
Is Vinci alive?
hollow head.
Is Vinci alive? Has anyone like seen him in anything? Is he just dead?
I don't know.
He's just dead. Okay. He got blackballed. Cool.
He might have gone back to Italy, which for all we know has like no indie promotions.
Um, all right. Pretty sure Inamar's gonna win this match. Oh, and another commercial. Enjoy.
Real sh- yeah.
All right.
So what I did, Brian, I did email a lot of the content creators.
Hmm.
I pretty much emailed or DM'd the content creators. On one of them, I sent the email and then sent the DM. So with one of them.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, trying to give it, maybe like a week or something. And follow up if you don't hear nothing back.
I'll be honest, I like the state of wrestling is so weird right now because
Looks like Mike Brown will be next coach.
like WWE is doing outright ridiculous stuff. Shawn Michaels is not hitting like he used to. Triple H is doing literal war crimes, and
So,
uh,
but don't you believe in like wrestling companies having like their period of like where I would say the best thing is like their cold period.
I've seen no, what Shawn is facing is a cold period. That's fine. Triple H is, I hate to say it, but he's like starting to devolve into the devil.
The death hole.
The devil. The devil. That's my name for you know who.
Vince?
Yes, he is devolving into that.
I don't know about that.
He's
though.
not. He hasn't reached that left. He'll probably stop just short
That's
of
a
that.
little. That's a stretch. though.
He is doing no. He's doing literal Vince level decisions, and it is concerning to me.
That's a little stretch. That's a stretch if you ask me. I don't know about that. Though.
It's not really because, for example, just right now, what he's done to Giovanni Vinci Ludwig Kaiser, even Chad Gable, like the El Grande Americano stuff that is literally a Vince. It's now become a Vince.
That's
level.
a good question, Alex. So I'm gonna let them answer that. I'll answer it too. Who Seth Rollins hate more, Punk or Riddle?
Riddle.
Riddle. I think he hates Riddle more than Punk.
Because with Punk,
Punk
he
is
still
like
is
in the
capable of. With Punk, he can still be like professional. With Riddle is just a problem. Oh, look! I know that Triple H is far from a saint, but
Well,
he.
looks like I got a follow on TikTok, so that's good.
But I
There you
wouldn't
go.
say. I wouldn't say Triple H would has become the devil 2.0. He, like I said, he's going to stop just short of it, and his only crowning achievement is he's not the devil.
Okay, how would you feel about this? How would you feel about this? And I want to get your opinion, Wolf. If the year end after the year of 2025 comes to an end, right, and we are giving out the year end awards, how would you realistically feel if Triple H won Booker of the Year over Tony Khan?
Not possible. Not possible.
No. I know it may not be possible, but how would you
It
feel?
would
if
be
we
wrong.
happened?
It would be wrong. Like I'm sorry, Triple H it is not possible for Triple H to ever win Booker of the Year. Ever. No. He's proven he is not capable of ever being Booker of the Year. Shawn Michaels will always be Booker of the Year over him. Tony Khan could be Booker of the Year over him.
Shawn Michaels can win.
Delirious could be a Booker of the Year.
Delirious.
A TNA Booker. He's head of creative now, apparently.
That's that person's name, Delirious?
That's his wrestler name. No.
Oh wow, he won without. Okay, all right. That was underwhelming.
Gato can win Booker of the Year over Triple H by default. That is. It's crazy where like New Japan doesn't have to do much. They can make like average booking and they could still possibly win a Booker of the Year by default if everyone else is complete dog shit.
So we do that without any.
Speaking of New Japan, Zack Sabre Jr. is once again IWGP World Champion. So originally I was thinking for Forbidden Door they could have done Hangman versus Zack Sabre for the AEW World Title, but
are you kidding me? They've been building up Jasper Troy to be this monster, and he loses.
Yes, and he's losing clean.
Yeah, because it was clearly gonna be Inamura.
I knew it was gonna be Inamura, but like you could have still protected Jasper by having Javon come out.
Nope.
Oh, Javon didn't come out. That's wild. But I mean, Inamura is a very good wrestler, so.
I'm not a fan of Inamura's hairstyle. I mean, at this point, either go for a mohawk or just shave it.
Inamura is a very good wrestler, and I would say Jasper is still kind of a newbie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so It's just a skill level. Skill issue.
Yeah.
That's no shame. No shame for Jasper. He'll get his stock up. But I will say
That's messed up, Brian. They just have Inamori and Obafemi going at literally having to stare off while you have literally Javon in the background. What is
They
this?
might just do that match on NXT. They probably won't even get a PLE spot. They might just do it on NXT at this point. Who knows?
Dude, I wouldn't even be surprised at this
Well, the
point.
tag titles are being defended on NXT next week. They're not even making the PLE. So it looks like no matter what NXT or the main roster,
we're
tag
probably
titles
gonna
don't get defended on PLEs.
Nope.
Okay.
We'll probably get Javon and Jasper still. But I will say, but like I said, right now, just ever since he's taken over, I think Triple H has proven it is not possible for him to ever be Booker of the Year.
Hey,
His crowning, he'll always be middle of the road. His crowning achievement will always be he is not the devil. That is it. And right now, it's like the best thing that can happen is like either HBK takes over or Seth takes over. One day. But yeah, but we have now reached the 7th month of the year, and if you ask me, unironically, who is Booker of the Year at this point, it is Tony Khan.
Hey, Brian, remember that questionnaire thing I sent you earlier? The with the $10.
Oh yeah.
They got one on Instagram, and the let me see where it says. Okay, it says you have $200 for a dinner party. Who are you inviting? The $100 ranking or the $100 tier is Tony Storm, Rhea Ripley, Mercedes, and Bianca. $50 tier EO, Liv, Stephanie, Ash. 25 you have Willow, Maxine, Jada, and then you have Masha.
Dinner party Willow.
Yeah, you have $200 to spend on guests to bring multiple guests if you want. I had Liv, Stephanie, and Ash.
So
Those
is
are my
Meet Us
three
in the
guests.
Ring close to this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I would say
I feel like you would have Willow on yours. Maybe Tony.
I would probably do. Damn, what did I swear I wanted. I think I picked Tony, Io, and Stephanie.
That's not a bad pick.
Or either Tony or Rhea.
Hey, Brian, you know what I didn't pick?
Yeah, Rhea, Io.
I didn't pick Mercedes because she's gonna make me buy the whole menu. To prove I got it like that.
Oh yeah. It was Tony, Io, Stephanie. That was my.
That's why I didn't pick.
There you go. Hank and Tank
Mercedes
versus Sean Spears and the other guy from the Culling.
Nico Vance.
Good Lord Almighty! I already know. I have a feeling the Culling might win the tag titles. If the Culling don't win the tag titles, then I feel like Dark State's taking them.
So they have a Vanity Project gauntlet match where Ricky has to take out the entire Vanity Project?
Yes.
So he's going to bury an entire faction? Okay, cool.
Good Lord, bro, no.
Well, they're newbies. They're.
So Joe Hendry has to team with Mike Santana.
But one of them is a champion.
Can they coexist against
one of them is a champion
Wesley's
that
jobbers?
One of the people that Ricky Saints is going through.
They're a loser.
No,
Those titles
here's the
mean
thing.
shit.
Yeah, it's crazy that Ricky's going through one other champion. Leo wants people power. Oh nah, I don't want to relive 2012 again.
Actually, maybe they'll have Ethan get involved when Ricky's fighting the champ, or one of them, whoever is the one that's champion, and then Ava will be like, "Oh, you got involved, so Ethan, Ricky for the North American title." But anyway, outside of wrestling news, in gaming news, Marvel Rivals is making has made their season 3, or is it's not out yet, but they've prepared it where it's a Venom season. That for Marvel fans, it features Null, the god of symbiotes, and essentially ruler of Clintar, which is Venom's home planet. And the new characters features Blade and Jean Grey, Phoenix of X-Men.
Okay. All right.
They got one on here that Alex sent me. It was pretty much what is it for blood? It's a bloodline one. So it's gonna say, what is your bloodline name? Byron, you have
No, I don't want to know.
oh you have no, it's never mind. Hold on. You have okay. Your birthday's in March. You have Afatama. That's your bloodline name, Byron. Afatama.
Oh boy.
Wolf, you.
What is it? What is the?
It says what will your bloodline
Is it like
name be?
month
So
and
for you, Wolf, yours is Joe Tonga. Mine's the worst one.
Wait, where do I find this?
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send that to me.
Mine is Roman Tonga. What?
Oh man, Jordan Grace cannot cut a promo.
Nope.
Oh,
Never been a strong suit.
Yeah.
that's what? Are you serious? I could have sworn she was like decent in TNA.
No.
She was decent, but
She
it
could
was
use a
not
mouthpiece. I would turn her heel and give her a mouthpiece if she goes to the main roster. Whenever that's
So-
supposed to
So, by the way, AAA is, I think, doing a match. On possible, it might be their next pay-per-view or something. Hold on, I'm trying to. It's like some female luchador and Mr. Iguana versus Santino Morella.
So we signed
and
Octagon
Lobo.
Jr. Octagon Jr. We're reporting to NXT. I'm calling it now, Alex.
Yes.
Oh joy! Another flippity dippity lucha.
Well, he's not the only one.
Where's
apparently.
Dragon Lee? Is he? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. There's more.
Apparently, from what I've heard, there's rumors that Psycho Clown is also signed to WWE, and El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. is also signed to WWE. And as for your question, Byron, Dragon Lee is part of LWO, aka benched.
Makes sense.
Or he's gonna be benched until Ray comes back, and then they'll have Ray and Dragon Ladies.
Yeah, I get it.
So yes, Mr. Iguana and La Hiedra from AAA will face Santino Morella and Lola Vice at Verano de Escándalo on July 11th.
Oh boy. Thankfully, this show.
Exactly where you stand. Quick reality check, honey. Evolution? All right, you really don't need to everyone here and shut up.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
Shut the world. When you won the NXT Women's Championship, well, that's not going to surprise anybody when I beat you. I'm gonna be
If I have to go by my real name, it would be. If I go by my first name, including my first name, it would be Solo Tonka. And if I just go my middle name, the name that most people know me by, it would be Edward Tonga.
Edward Tonga.
Edward Tonga.
I still
like
have
that
Roman. I still have Roman Tonga.
Yeah, it's probably more accurate to say Solo Tonga.
What?
Solo Tonga, yeah.
If I was to go by my middle name. Oh no, I got JC Tonga. If I go by my middle name, it's JC Tonga. Imagine if you got Leota Johnson.
Listen to what I have to say.
What else?
You want
yes, let's go on. And now, if I were to make a name, if I had my first name, my middle name, and then the month, it would be Solo Edward Tonga.
Decision just made by our general manager.
Hey, I'm
Oh,
not.
boy.
Hey,
All right.
Mariah May's
What's up?
theme is not that bad.
It sounded like trash to me, but I didn't hear the whole thing, so I don't know. Yeah. I don't
Wait,
know.
what's going on here?
Oh yeah, and then there's also the matter of Mariah being given a man name. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Y'all are gonna probably y'all in the audience will probably throw the sexism card at me or try to cancel me. But to me, I don't understand why he's a woman name. It
It's for a
don't.
spoiled, entitled niece, brat of a niece. That's why.
No, but that's still the same issue. Why is her niece called Blake?
Because some dumbasses shouldn't have kids. Okay. All right. Well, that's why. All right.
Why is
Because they don't know what the hell they're doing.
like to me?
They do know the kid has to live with this name their whole life.
Well, okay, so we already knew it was gonna be Fallon Henley and JC Jane. They're just making Jasmine Nix look like the afterthought of the group. Like she doesn't even matter.
That's
They don't even put her in
There's
any
a
matches.
reason. There's a reason for that.
Is it because of what she did earlier this year?
Because of what she did. Yep.
Is that why she's not competing?
Probably. Honestly, I wouldn't be. But in all honesty, she might end up competing for those worthless tag titles.
Probably.
But honestly, good that she's not competing because she's a vile, disgusting piece of shit. If they release her tomorrow, I'll be happy.
Anything?
I didn't care for NXT. Nothing really piqued my interest. It was really they only announced like Inamura and Jasper, and then like Joe Hendry and Wesley, and like that was it. I don't know. Like I said, it's not hitting and like it used to. 2023 was truly special. Most of 2024 was special, but then HBK did that horrible decision, and it's been kind of a little downhill from there. Sometimes it goes up, but it goes back down. We're in July. We're finally in July. We got Great American Bash, All In, and Evolution. I am not going to mention the C show that overcharges people $300 for nosebleeds for that flop, like one good match show. Cause who cares? Why would we care about Old Bill and Gunther? The most likely only stinker that Gunther will have in his entire career. I don't know why he agreed to that, but it is what it is. And then we also have Slammiversary. What, Friday? I don't know when is Slammiversary. Slammiversary is no, it's the next week after the big wrestling week. The week after, July 20th, is Slammiversary.
Okay, all right. Anything? What's your channel, real quick, Wolf, as well?
Wolf Den Wrestling Podcast on YouTube. Wolferis_YT. On Twitch. One day I'll get back to Twitch, but tomorrow is Dynamite 300. Yay. I mean, it looks good, but there's like only 4 matches announced for it, so I'm gonna need more, but Tony Khan probably won't announce it until like 5 minutes before the show.
Go ahead, Leo.
I don't know how I feel about this NXT episode. I feel like it was mid. I mean, we kind of knew where a lot of these stories were going to be progressing anyways. I feel like, in my personal opinion, we know they're going to continue with Ethan Page and Ricky Saints. I mean, hopefully it'll end up being a good match. I'm surprised that they had Jasper Troy lose clean. I thought they were going to at least protect them even in the loss by having Javon Evans get involved. That way we can set up that feud, but also keeping Jasper Troy looking strong even in defeat. But they didn't even do that. If you had him lose clean, I get you want to make Obafemi's opponent look strong. I get that. But there's more ways to accomplish that without literally killing a future prospect like Jasper Troy. You're trying to build this guy up to be a monster, and he's losing. So I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe that's something that they figured out in the coming weeks. But overall, I felt like it was mid. The ending of the show, I mean, it kind of felt mid. I don't know. I feel like overall this entire show is mid to me.
How can I keep up with you, brother?
Yeah, my channel is Kicking It With Leo. You guys to do wrestling content. More content will be on the way. Road to 2,000 subscribers. Ultimate goal is 10,000 by the end of 2025. So if you guys haven't had the opportunity to subscribe to the channel, go do so. It's absolutely free. You can always change your mind in the future. But I'm trying to give you guys daily wrestling content. The grind does not stop.
Appreciate it, guys. We'll be here tomorrow, Dynamite 300. A little bit over a week from All In and Great American Bash, Saturday night's main event, and Evolution. Check out Wolfden Wrestling Podcast, and of course Leo as well at Kicking It With Leo. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. Thank you guys for watching. Alex, Mark, everybody else in the chat, Scott, thank you again. And we are out of here, guys. NXT, yeah, not really much to talk about. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.